Hey, here's AKAR once again on Danny's channel with some pretty big news straight from Gamescom. To start off, EA is developing its own anti-cheat system for PC that will be based on scanning files like BattleEye does, instead of looking at stats like Fairfight does at the minute. I hope it works well, since just the stat-based system doesn't really work against cheeky cheaters who aren't too obvious. We'll see how well this works, however, when it debuts with Battlefield's new competitive mode called Incursions. Talking about the new competitive mode, it will be a 5 versus 5 mode that features vehicles, 8 specialised classes that differ from the 4 ones we know from Battlefield 1, and of course Battlefield's trademark destruction. The classes as of now will be a class named Trench Surgeon, the medic of the team, able to heal and revive fallen team members; Control Leader, a master of vision denial with smoke grenades en masse. The Control Leader is the backline of the squad and can be spawned on while out of combat. AT Assault, specialised in taking out enemy vehicles. The AT Assault is every vehicle operator's nightmare. Battle Mechanic, primary job is to operate the team's vehicles. Movement and positioning separate the great vehicle operators from the bad ones. Mortar Support, raining down explosives on foes and providing ammo for friends. The mortar support is superb at controlling areas from afar. The Raid Leader, he's getting up close and personal. The Raid Leader can place spawn beacons for reinforcements, which also means spawn beacons confirmed. The Shock Assault is packing a punch against both infantry and vehicles. The Shock Assault is well rounded in their ability to make things go boom. And last of all, we have the Proximity Recon. Excels at obtaining information for the team and using that intel to dispose of enemies up close. So it sounds like an SMG or shotgun wielding recon with spotting flares. According to gameplay designer and ex-competitive battle player Drunksy, there is a scoring system they like to call sets, where you can earn tickets through getting kills and denying revives, holding a flag majority, or getting a bonus like destroying the enemy's vehicle for instance, or getting a full squad wipe. Whoever reaches 15 tickets into a set gets a point, the other team loses any tickets acquired. First team that reach 11 points wins the game. You play 10 sets per half on a map. A closed alpha will release at some point in September, and I'll link the sign up page in the description down below. Please note though, it is only available for PC players who are living in Europe and North America. It's all in super early development, so basically everything can change according to IndieGold, who's holding an Ask Me Anything on Reddit at the moment, which I'll also link down in the description. The next thing, DICE showed off a new city map in Russia, named, and I'll probably say it wrong, Tsaritsyn. It only has 3 objectives and a giant cathedral in the middle that houses the B flag, and it looks quite good. Another thing that we've seen is the new Peroni LMG and a Brez pistol, and something I totally didn't expect, a new army. Yes, the Russian army isn't the only one that debuts in the name of the Tsar DLC. We'll also get the Red faction. Via the official PlayStation blog, we learned some other info of the remaining 2 maps, namely Galicia and the Volga River. The description DICE gave us for Volga River, a ruined rural battleground, sets the stage for a tank fight between the Bolsheviks in red and the Imperial Army in white. Makeshift shelters provide cover from the freezing cold and the constant exchange of heavy firepower. As you trade salvos with enemy tanks, remember to keep yourself from being outnumbered. A strategic retreat can give you time to regroup and prevent losing vehicle resources. As for Galicia, set during the epic Brusilov offensive, you'll find the Russian Empire committed to pushing back the Austro-Hungarian forces from within the Russian countryside. It's an open map focused on infantry, cavalry and light vehicles, with plenty of open space to traverse. It's a great opportunity to make use of the cavalry charge as both lightning fast transport and a serious threat to enemies on foot. I assume this is the one that was shown shortly in the trailer. And there is some info on the new game mode called Supply Drop, of which this is the official description again. Welcome to Supply Drop, where you'll join a fast-paced fight for supplies on the Eastern Front as airdrops descend on strategic capture points, and recovering them gives you everything you'll need to outgun your opponents. We're also adding some epic operations, including the Brusilov offensive, one of the most lethal offensives of the war. So there's new operations and something that looks like BF3's scavenger mode. Not too bad. Next up is the Battlefield 1 Revolution Edition, basically DICE's Game of the Year version that includes the base game and premium for €60 or your regional equivalent. Nothing too spectacular there. This is all I have for you today. Danny will be at Gamescom on Wednesday and Thursday, and he might have the option to capture some lovely footage for himself. In the meantime, you'll have to make do with gameplay from Flackfire Gaming. Thanks a lot to him for letting me use his stream footage for this video. So yeah, subscribe to DANNYonPC for more upcoming Battlefield 1 awesomeness, and of course, to myself, aka Art. And we'll see you on the battlefield.